you done to it? What have you done to its eyes?
He has his father's eyes.
Occult horror, forbidden knowledge, rituals, dark magic, and otherworldly powers. Witches are no stranger here. I'm talking movies like The Ninth Gate, with Johnny Depp playing a rare book dealer hired to authenticate a book that could summon the devil himself. The satanic classics, Rosemary's Baby and The Omen, which will make you think twice about having kids. For straight-up witches, my favorite has always been The Craft, a quintessential 90s take on the subject. This year alone has had two great entries in the subgenre, the disturbingly twisted Bring Her Back, and the more comedically toned Weapons. It was tough to choose between my two favorite films in the subgenre, though, with 2018's Hereditary being one of the most disturbing modern horror films I've ever seen. It's definitely got some scenes that'll rattle you. But I have to go with the one that's stuck with me the longest. One whose nuances and accomplished storytelling I think are overlooked because of the long shadow its villain casts, and how watered down the premise has become in the subsequent sequels. Though I still like some of those. I'm talking about Hellraiser.
We have such sights to show you.
In a quiet London home, a man's lust for sensation tears open the boundaries of existence. This has got to be one of my favorite movies, period, for its perverse exploration of human desires and the lengths people might go to in order to fulfill them, as well as the grotesque Cenobites, who I think are some of the coolest horror baddies ever, with Pinhead easily stealing the show. Hellraiser is a descent into forbidden desire, where pleasure and pain are indistinguishable, and the human body becomes a canvas for damnation. When Frank Cotton solves a mysterious puzzle box, he opens a door to a forbidden realm, where the Cenobites dwell.
Who are you?
Explorers in the further regions of experience. Demons to some, angels to others.
Dragged into their dimension of exquisite torment, his body is shredded beyond recognition. But when his brother Larry and sister-in-law Julia move into the same house, a bloody accident makes something stir beneath the floorboards. Frank is given ghoulish life in the form of a skinless wretch who needs fresh victims to be whole again.
Do you want me to do?
The blood brought me this far. I need more.
Julia, who we quickly discover has an unnatural obsession for Frank, begins luring men to their deaths to restore her lover's flesh. Each kill draws the Cenobites closer, their hooks ready to reclaim what was stolen. And when Kirsty, Larry's daughter, discovers the box, she learns too late that the Cenobites don't distinguish between the guilty and the innocent. Only those who opened the door.
The box. You opened it. We came.
Based on Clive Barker's novella, The Hellbound Heart, the movie plays out like a messed up version of something Edgar Allan Poe would write, with its focus on the flawed human elements, with murder, deceit, unfaithfulness, and the loss of innocence, all while exploring the dark recesses of human desire. Hellraiser fuses the erotic and the grotesque, with Barker's vision of horror as a perverted form of faith. Julia is the perfect horror villain, with her willing depravity and murderous obsession, or she would be if she weren't overshadowed by the Cenobites. Doug Bradley's Pinhead, dispassionate and terrifying, became a horror icon for the ages.
Oh, no tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
It's a satisfyingly grim tale with some very unsettling imagery and some great special effects for the time. Not all of them have held up in the age of HD and high dynamic range, but the horror itself and the strength of the story are as shocking and resilient as ever. There are a bunch of sequels of varying quality, with Hellraiser 2 probably being the best, as it still feels like the first. Some of the later ones really get muddled in genre confusion, turning into straight-up slashers. There's also the 2022 remake, which I liked, but it doesn't quite capture the mystery and horror of the original.
What's your pleasure, Mr. Cotton?
The box.
Night 9 brought us urban legends and dark folktales, whereas Night 10 opened the door to a realm of suffering. Keep your eyes peeled for Night 11.